Penn Station. This is a book that came out in 1978, and it is a reprint of the book that came out in 1912 by Frederick Westing. And this is what it says there. What I find odd about this book is that there are no construction photos of the station. There's no photos of the construction of that station. And so I'm proposing that this railroad terminal is repurposed old architecture into a train station. Now, there's no doubt that they made the tunnels, because they show all the photos of the tunnels. And I'm going to show you some of those. It's the construction of the tunnels. The railways, more construction of the tunnels, workers in the tunnels. Now, they took photos of the tunnels and that construction. Now, I want to show you what they did here. Completion and inspection of the tunnels. It says engineers and contractors placing the last shovel of concrete in the North River tunnels, May 27th, 1909. So they would commemorate that, but there's no indication of that. The last stone, nothing. There's no information on that. And so I've collected some postcards. I'm not sure how old this is. You probably look from the vehicles. There's still horse and cart there. This one's a blank one. It's a nice postcard. Here's another one from a different view. It's a little bit more modern. The Pennsylvania Railroad Depot, New York. And then this one, I like this one. This one's really nice. This is even used. This is from 1952. Not the image or the postcard, but when it was sent. Gives you some information about it. And you can see right there, it's from 1929, the copyright. And if you open it, we have a little message from this time period. It is a big place and a lot of people and lots of people. Now I have some photographs of the building. I bought these old photographs. These are genuine photographs from the time period. This one, I'm going to show you this one. This is from 1919. This is the person who I bought it from. This is a print of the original. Look how old this is. Look how weathered that is. Only being 10 years old and it's that weathered. Here's another photo that's even older. This is from 1914. And I'm going to give you the scoop on it right now before I show it to you. That's not it. Oh, here it is. So I asked him about the image, and he says, yes, it was reproduced honestly with the original without any alteration. So you are receiving a copy with a true characteristics of the vintage print. The coloration was a result of its original processing and changes it underwent over the century. Hope it is satisfactory. Look at this photo. This is 5 years, not even 5 years after this thing was completed, because it was completed in 1910. So let's see what it looks like after 4 years. You ready? Does that look 4 years old, 5 years old? It's an amazing picture. If you look, there's a little bit of coloring there, which is very odd, but does that look 5 years old? And the last picture that I have, this was the most expensive picture that I bought. And this is from 1910. This is inside. It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? Marvelous. You know what's really interesting? Do you see on the background here? You see a map of the world. You see the United States. You see Florida, the Gulf of Mexico, I think is what that's called. And then you see over here. I'd like to have more information on that picture, because that's a huge picture of our world in 1910. But look at all this. You're telling me they don't have one picture of this being constructed, yet they have pictures of all the tunnels being constructed? I have two more. I have another postcard coming, and then I have another picture from the 1960s, 1962, of them protesting outside of the building. And guess what? It looks just the same, weathered, old looking. But that is not a building that was built only 5 years ago. I don't believe that. You have a whole book and you don't have one picture commemorating the construction. Only, this is what you have. This is what you have. You have these people right here. William Cooper. You got William Cooper right there. You got the guys, the engineers of the terminal and the tunnel. And the person who's, you know, who they commemorate, and they show the commemoration of the statue, and see, these are all the people that were involved during the commemoration of the statue. And you got two people up here who are unnamed, because it gives you the list right here, all the numbers. And I've been looking up this guy, A.A. Weinman. Research this guy and look at all the sculptures he supposedly made, because he's the one who supposedly made the bronze sculpture of this man. But yeah, they're all there. But where's the construction photos of the station? It's because they did not construct it. I genuinely believe that. The evidence shows it.